laughing? Guys, I don't know how to do this.
You got this. Come on.
Welcome. Welcome back, everybody, to Out of Service.
Hi, guys.
I hope you guys are having a great week. Here we have
Alison.
Youre.
Daniel.
and I'm Tania. So today, I hope you guys are having a great Sunday, and I think we have like a really good episode today.
Juicy.
That we
Spicy.
have been like anticipating, and I hope you guys have as
Yeah.
well. So
Shaking
we're
in my
gonna talk
boots.
about relationships, and we're gonna do like a couple of parts. So this part's gonna be more like personal and questions about like ourselves. So let's get into it.
Well, before that,
Highs and lows.
Highs and lows.
Highs and lows.
Go ahead.
So my low this week has been that my friend has been very aggressive towards me, and I'm not sure why.
Oh.
But I hope that everything is okay with my friend.
I wonder who it is.
I wonder too.
We're going to have that friend in prayer.
Yeah.
We should bring them on the podcast.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Oh, maybe you're the aggressive friend.
Anyways.
I'm just non-confrontational. So
Anyways, now my high. Please allow me to speak. My high this week.
I apologize.
It's okay. I'm just joking.
No, I apologize.
I apologize too.
We love the little dynamic.
Okay.
Anyways.
Are we friends again?
We are.
Besties.
Now, my high is that I made up with my friend this week.
Oh.
What friend?
We didn't make up?
I don't think I have a low. I didn't have a bad week. I had a pretty good week. And my high is that... Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, wow.
I didn't.
No, the fact that he went in front of the mic.
It was not. It was a little ASMR moment. But I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, wait, my high... actually, my high is that... I went to get my eyebrows done today.
Ooh. Oh, wow. They do look
And they make
fresh.
a difference. Oh, my God. I felt like a ogre before.
Not Miss Fiona. Like, what's
yeah,
going
no,
on?
I was doing big Fiona after sunset.
Big Shrek 2 moment.
Right.
I
No,
love
that was one. That was one.
She's
Wait.
in all of them. That's his wife.
No, but in two, don't you remember that like they gave her that potion
That's.
that she was human for a long time?
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, and then
you're
Shrek
absolutely
kissed
right.
her. What a love story.
Yeah.
And they turned back into ogres and lived in the swamp.
There's a lot to say about Shrek.
I love Shrek.
But that's another podcast.
All right, go ahead.
My low, I would say I got into not an argument but a discussion with like one of the customers at my job, and I feel like sometimes.
My hands are so clammy. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Let's get a napkin for her. No, I'm joking. I feel like
Why'd you make
that was a
face?
joke. I feel like sometimes me paso, for the non-Spanish speaking people, that basically means like I drag it, and I really need to watch myself because honestly, like the customers when you're in like retail, they can like really get to you after a while. And this one guy, like, we have like no rules at the pharmacy. Just stand in line and then wait for me to call you so you can pick up. And this guy was like, "That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard." And I'm like, "What
Waiting
is?"
in line?
Yeah. And I was like, "What, sir?" And then because I don't do pickup because I only do production. I count the pills and stuff like that. But he was like arguing with my technician, and she's like this sweet lady. Like I love her. So for him to be screaming at her because she asked him to get in line, I was like already mad about that.
Yeah.
So then he was like, "No, that's so stupid." And I was like, "What is?" Like I literally went up, I was like, "What is?" And he was like, "Why do I have to stand in line? I don't get it." I was like, "Oh, it's just the rules of the pharmacy." And then he said, "F them rules." Like, but he said it like mad loud. And I was like, "Well, you're going to follow them anyways."
Oh. Ate him up, down, and around.
No, but I caught myself after because I was like, "Ooh, that was like a little sassy." Like I didn't have to.
You are sassy.
Yeah, like I didn't have to answer him like that. But in reality,
that's
like
you.
he got to me, and my flesh won that moment. So that's my low, because
Oh, wow.
I felt really rude. I felt a little like nasty.
What do you say after him?
He walked right to the line. Like,
Oh, wow.
it
you
worked.
Really ate him up.
No, it worked. Like, he went online, but I could have dealt with that a little bit better. So that's my low. And then my high is that, honestly, I feel like I've been getting a lot of confirmations in my life.
Well, actually, go ahead.
My low. I guess I'm just like I've been tired lately,
Same.
like exhausted. Like it doesn't matter how much I sleep,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't feel like enough.
Mm.
Yeah. And then my high. I work in like an after school program at work,
Mm-hmm.
and we finally got like a designated like supervisor.
Mm.
So everything's like more organized now.
Period.
All right. Well, let's get into the...
I feel
The-
kooky.
What?
I feel kooky. Like I feel like I'm having a manic episode. I have like a surgence of energy.
Okay, great.
Like,
let's
can
put
you
it.
see my
Let's put it
legs?
straight into the episode.
Alright,
Okay.
there.
So, as you guys know, long awaited, very anticipated. I know a lot of you guys are literally at the edge of your seats right now.
Right.
Literally, like foaming at the mouth.
Like if you don't have a snack right now, if you don't have like dinner, lunch with you, go get something to eat right now.
Right.
Go sit down. You're gonna spend the next 40 minutes. We're gonna be talking some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get straight into
Some
it.
personal stuff.
Some personal. Yeah, this episode is gonna be a little personal, but I hope you guys can learn from that
Yeah,
as well.
this is-
Take something from it. We're gonna open up and be a little vulnerable.
Right. First question right off the bat.
First
Hit
question.
us, Tanya.
All
Come on,
right,
Tanya, let's
so
start us off.
I guess we can start with. Oh,
I can't. With
yeah, I keep missing the jokes.
the thing is, they don't even joke. They just look at each other.
Oh.
They go like this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well,
Mm.
I'm so
crying.
sorry. No.
How was your day, Dan? How was your day?
My day was good. How about you?
Good.
Yeah.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah, I
Went
feel
to
like I'm a
church.
little, I'm a little like hungry.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Yeah,
Yeah, you haven't eaten rice since like church.
I didn't eat it all.
Ah,
I just had coffee.
yeah.
That's it.
It's been a long day.
How does it feel to be left out?
They're the ones left out.
Okay, guys, got
Conversation.
Wow, I love that. Love that for us.
Right.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
just like-
Yeah, I feel like after the Friends podcast, it's really rude to be left
Right.
out, but it's
Yeah,
cool.
that's okay. Yeah.
Sometimes we learn.
You know, forgiveness.
Sometimes we don't.
Forgiveness.
We apologize.
Alright. So how are we guys? Are we good?
We're good.
We can have a conversation. That's
Yeah.
good. Okay.
All right. So the first question is, what season are we in when it comes to relationships? Alison, why don't you start?
What season am I in? I've been praying a lot about this, like a lot. And I'm definitely in the season where I'm ready to get to the next step. I'm gonna find somebody. So it's not that I'm like, I don't want to say I'm dating because I don't think I'm dating. I just trust God so much. I'm like, that man's going to come to me. I'm not going to do anything about it. I think that man's just going to show me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yova.
Can we
I can't
skip me?
breathe.
Why skip you?
So I can think more about my season.
I thought you like just skip you for the whole episode. I'm like, okay, my season, a little bit more. I don't know. I think maybe complicated, but not complicated. Very simple at the same time. I'm not looking. I'm not interested in dating right now. Just very much focused on like my own like journey with God and just like what I have to do to be that husband for that woman one day. And I just want to try to be someone that they can be proud to call like theirs.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was so sweet.
That's it.
When like you guys were talking about this question, I think it's hard for me to like think about because I never really dated anybody, had a relationship, so it's not like this season's changing from anything.
To be fair, you're younger than all of us.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I think it mostly changes like mentally, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So I guess just waiting waiting on God.
So do
to
you
see-
want to date though?
What
Or
do
is
you mean?
or is that not like you're like don't even think about it?
I mean, I do think about it,
Hmm.
and I do want it,
Hmm.
but it's not something that. And I don't want to sound like pick me, but like it's not something that seems like realistic right now.
It's not pick me. Oh my god.
Yeah.
not pick
Yeah.
me.
So I guess just waiting to see like what God wants.
Yeah, I feel like first of all, you're the least pick me person I've ever
I
met.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You are
you're,
the least pick me.
you're very
person.
genuine. Like you're just yourself.
Yeah.
You don't try to be
don't
something you're
know.
not. I think
Yeah.
pick me girls are very much like, oh my god, I'm different. Like I'm here. Like
Yeah.
do you see me?
And I say that pick me because I don't want to sound like, oh, like nobody wants
Don't
me.
be a
Like
pick
somebody
me.
pick me. No, like I just really haven't had anybody. So it's not like this season is different from anything else that I've been before. It's just never happened. So I guess just waiting.
You-
Waiting on God.
You
Yeah.
know what though? I much rather that. Like I never had anyone, and then boom, God gave me the one. Then I
Mm.
had to mess up a lot to get to you. You get what I'm saying? Because I mean, that's my testimony where I had to mess up a lot, and like, there's fault on my end, on my ex's end, but at the end of the day, like, I messed up. Like, you have to take responsibility for your actions, and I made a lot of mistakes, and hopefully one day that doesn't cost me. Because I think that's like one fear that I have is like the mistakes that I've done in the past can cost me in the future with like this woman that I want.
Mm.
What's your season, bro?
Oh, my season. I would say I was focused on what you were saying.
He's a listener, ladies.
It's not a listener.
That's crazy,
You're
Alison.
not a listener.
No, Allison, don't do him like that. Nah, you can't do him like that. Allison.
It's fine. She has her own opinion. So my season right now.
Be honest. Yo, be honest, bro.
Be honest is crazy.
Be honest.
Nah, be honest.
Honesty is the best policy. Be
I'm
honest.
single.
Oh, me too.
Mhm. Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't
we're
say
all
that. I
single.
think
We're
we're
all
single,
single.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
we're all
single. Yeah. I
Basically.
think that if I would date, I would start dating now. Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Wait, that's so much different
What?
than
Like
what
a
you've been saying.
Surprise.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh
I
my
feel like I would start dating now.
Oh, wow.
Guys, I'm in shock because he's been, I don't want anybody.
Because
I don't want this.
I think about it. I'm like, for a long time I was like, I'm not ready. But like I feel like I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm ready now because
That's how I feel.
my relationship is better with God more than it has
Oh
ever
my
been.
gosh. How cute.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
wow. Okay.
Wait, that's so like nice seeing like a change because you've been like closed off. So now seeing that you being better with God is so nice. I
Yeah.
don't know,
So
it's so nice.
Wow.
So I would- I
Guys,
would
this is
date.
a genuine moment. We're not acting for the
Yeah, no,
camera.
we're
Like,
really
like they're
not.
probably like,
Yeah.
are they even friends? Do they even talk to each other? No,
No.
we literally had this discussion with him last week. And this was not the answer he gave us.
yeah. No, I mean I think about it now more.
Wow.
I'm like, okay, I wouldn't get married right away, obviously, but I,
I'll
like
be.
start dating, getting to know someone.
Now we know a little bit where we stand, what season we're in. Now let's get into the next.
So, what qualities are we looking for in a person?
Oh.
Let's give like 3 or 5.
Okay.
Let the boys start.
Why do the boys,
Why do the boys have to start?
The boys have to
Because
start.
boys first.
How about we go boy, girl, boy, girl?
No, boy, boy, girl, girl.
Girl. Okay.
Girl.
All right.
Girl.
So I guess you will start.
I have to start.
You were the
Yeah, why
last
not?
one.
Now give us time to think.
Okay, 5 qualities. First one would obviously have to be she has to be like a woman of God.
God fearing.
Yeah, God fearing, of course. I would say someone who's smart, very smart. I'm into like really smart girls.
Like PhD?
PhD.
Okay.
I would say
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
someone who's into fashion because I'm into fashion.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Common interest.
Yeah, common interest. I would say someone who's family oriented, because that's big. And just someone who's able to just communicate.
Communication.
Yeah, communication. Yeah.
Wow, that was easy.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Good. Cool. All right, my turn. I guess to not be too repetitive, I'll try not to say the things you said.
Okay.
But first, of course, this has to be in all of our lists. It shouldn't even be said.
Yeah.
You should just know
It's like
God-fearing.
God-fearing, yeah.
Right? So they have to love the Lord. Second, I really do think this is important for me. Like, this might be, and we're going to get onto this later, non-negotiable for me is sense of humor. I feel like if I can't laugh with you, like, I'm a very, like, goofy person. I like to joke around. There's not very many serious moments with me. I can get really serious, but most of the time I want to be joking around. I want to be having a good time. And especially if I'm going to spend the rest of my life with you, like, if you're a stick in the mud and, like, I can never joke with you, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
So that's definitely up there. Another one, I wouldn't say, like, PhD, master, stuff like that. And I know you were joking.
Yeah.
Right?
Is he?
But
I was joking.
But honestly, someone that can have interesting conversations is really important too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be talking about, like, the Kardashians and, like,
Yeah.
what happened on TikTok all the time. Like, let's talk about something interesting. Like, let's get into, like, I really like history. Like, sometimes I want to talk about history. Nah, it might be funny, but sometimes, like, talking about stuff like that, weird stuff that just comes up out of nowhere.
Do you go into, like, the history videos? I love watching history videos.
History
Bro, I
videos
love
get
them
me.
so much, yeah.
Yeah, so just
I'm the same
being
way.
able to, like, relate with that. Another one is someone that's okay with compromise. I think is really important, and I think that's one thing that I've learned throughout my very short life. But I think compromise in a relationship is, like, it's up there. It's up there, definitely. So I need someone that's okay with compromise, and of course, I have to be okay with compromise too.
Of course.
Another one is respect.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of the times why relationships fail is because there's no respect. And the moment there's no respect, there's no honor, no dignity, no love. So definitely they have to respect me as a man. And of course, I'll respect that woman as a woman. And then my last one.
I feel like you did more than 5 games.
Did I? Did I do more than 5?
I don't know.
I'll leave it at that. We'll get deeper into it more often. But yeah, those are mine.
Ton.
You want to go?
Tanita.
Okay. Man of God, of course.
Number 1.
I would say, like, how do I say it? Was, like, grounded, like, very, like, realistic. Yeah. Like, sometimes I feel like people just, like, not like a delusional, I guess. Like, we just want everything and, like, do so much and then, like, never finish something. So I guess, like, very realistic. And then, what else? I would say funny, too, because I do like laughing a lot. So if they're not funny, like, I can't be funny neither. What else? A good communicator, too. And, like, understanding, too. I think, like, those go together because sometimes, at least with me, it's hard to, like, talk and, like, communicate, like, with my words. So I guess somebody that can understand what I'm trying to say and, like...
Hey guys, we're back. We had some technical difficulties. We left off on Alison giving the characteristics of a man she wants.
Yeah.
And go.
First thing, Avi. I need a man that loves God wholeheartedly.
Number 1.
Like, loves God.
More than you.
I need someone that leads me spiritually. I need I need someone that's funny. Like, I laugh at everything, so if you can't make me laugh, maybe you have a problem. I need someone that can hold conversation. Like, a lot of people lack that, where they can't, like, conversate. I need someone that's thoughtful, very, very thoughtful. That's 4. One more. I need someone that has it together.
What do you mean by that?
Like, ambitions and goals, and has that If he doesn't have it already, he's working towards it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
He doesn't
can't-
have to have it all together.
Basically, he can't be a bum.
Right.
That's doable.
I mean, I don't want to.
Those are
I'm not a
fair,
bum,
but
so why would I date a bum?
I think that as a Christian man, you shouldn't be a bum, regardless. Like the word, everything that the word describes that a man should be is not a bum. So,
I mean, laziness in itself is a sin.
I mean, listen, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of bums out there.
no,
Not that there's a lot of bums.
There's
You're right, though.
no, you're right.
You're absolutely right.
There's no lie in that. There's a lot of bums out there.
Okay, so now that we opened up to what type of person we're not looking for, but that we would want,
Mm-hmm.
non-negotiable.
Mm.
Absolutely. Like, if someone comes, if they don't take this off for you, I'm sorry. It's a no.
Non-negotiable.
It's a no-go for me.
I can start because I think I've been thinking about that. And for me, it would be okay with sharing their feelings. Because I think we like...
Period.
Yeah, 'cause I
that is
feel
so
like
true.
us,
That's actually
like-
pretty good.
Y'all don't
yeah,
even know
as
how to
like
do
Hispanic
that.
people, I think we have like this... What's the word? Like,
Stigma?
yeah, like stereotype
Especially
that men...
Hispanic men.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that men can't share their feelings, so they need to be like a wall. So I think like being okay with like letting me know how they're feeling and like
Yeah.
it's okay. Yeah.
Vulnerability.
I'm not Kim agreeing.
It's a
Our
fact.
producer in the background,
That's
like,
right.
This is a-
Yeah.
the thing is though, it's again balance. We've talked about it in this episode. I think as a man, you do have to have a balance because you're supposed to be that like rock for your wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, that doesn't mean that a man shouldn't open up and rely on his wife to be there for him. Of course not. That's not what I'm saying. But you have to know time and place. If your wife is going through something, and then you just add on to that already big baggage that she's feeling, and you're not her rock, you're both gonna just fall into your emotions, fall into that
Yeah.
place that you guys are in. When in reality, God put you in a position to take care of your wife, and to be like, put your emotions on the side for now, and be there for her. Maybe even try to pull her out of that. You
That
know.
is so true.
So
Because
it's
I
a
think
balance.
guys get lost in like that protective, like I want to make them feel safe, and it's always like like physically.
Mhm.
But I think every single woman wants to feel safe emotionally. Like they
Mhm.
want to be able to rely on their partner to be able to be vulnerable and
Yeah.
say how they're feeling.
Yeah, but I say that because I think I grew up in like a family where it's okay to have emotions, but like it was hard to share how I'm feeling.
Mhm.
And it wasn't just my parents, but I think it was like my whole family.
Mhm.
How I felt like I couldn't just tell you how I was feeling because then that made me weak. And it made me feel like I couldn't just be myself and I had to be tough. I don't know if that comes with like being the older sister, but
Could be.
It does.
I think having somebody that at least like can tell me that they're feeling something and not just be like, you know what, just go cry about it by yourself. Like I need somebody to like let me know that it's okay to, you
Same.
know, feel.
Yeah.
I like
it's
that.
hard, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I like picking people's brains.
Mm-hmm.
I
What?
want to know.
Okay, what about you? Non-negotiable.
I think a non-negotiable for me is... Why are you laughing?
Because you've done that a couple times today.
I know, I just can't speak.
It's okay.
I do have a stutter, but I do sometimes.
It's not even noticeable. Go off.
Didn't say it was noticeable. Didn't say that. I
If
just
you
said
have a stutter, the whole point is that you stuttered.
I do sometimes.
No, I think very minimal.
Oh, period. I have like two.
Oh, okay.
One of them is like physicality wise.
This has gotten spicy.
I just feel like you can't be shorter than me. Like I tried to accept that fact. Like, you know, maybe God has a shorter than me. You don't have to be super, super tall, but you can't be 5'2" or under.
All the 5'2" and under men are logging
It's
off.
because you guys
5'2"
have like
kings.
there are 4'9" queens. There are
You matter as
4'10".
well.
Yeah, it's
You
just
matter
not
as
for
well.
me.
Oh no, there's also taller queens out there for you guys. Some
Oh my
tall
God,
queens
yeah.
love short men.
Yeah.
Never met one of us, but
I've met some.
yeah.
Yeah. You've never seen a really tall girl with a short guy?
Zendaya.
Yeah,
Because
Zendaya.
she's
Whoa.
not, they're not that like.
Oh
different.
no, she's taller.
She's tall.
She's
No, but they're
definitely-
not that different.
But she's still
Okay.
taller.
Anyways, so back to my other non-negotiable. I think it has to be someone that vibes with me well. Like I have to feel comfortable with vibes. Because there are certain people that I just don't
Click with.
click. Yeah. So if we don't click, no matter how cute you are, can't do it.
Okay. I think that's fair. Taller than you, and you guys have to click. That's fair. Okay, I'll go.
Why'd you whisper?
Yeah. He's like, we can't let the audience know I don't want to go right now. A non-negotiable for me.
Think about it.
I think non-negotiable. I mean, if we're going physical, yeah, I'll kind of piggyback off that. I don't want to date a girl that's taller than me. I don't think that's bad though.
PSA, he's tiny.
PSA, I am average.
In Latin America and Asia.
PSA, Yovani is shorter than me.
Stop,
I'm
no,
comfortable
you're actually
with that.
below average.
Yeah.
There was no need.
You are.
Period. But I'm a short king and I love myself.
No,
And
okay.
that's the important part.
Yeah.
That's really
No, but the thing is, I
Short
love
king.
myself too. I just really wouldn't date a girl taller than me. You would date a girl taller than you? Climb a tree. Okay. Period. No, good for you, man. I couldn't do it.
Why not?
I couldn't do it.
Why not?
I
The
just
same way I can't date someone shorter than me.
and I don't think it has to. I don't think it's selfish or conceited or anything. I just personally, that's just not what I'm attracted to. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like I would feel weird going up to my girlfriend and going on my tippy toes to kiss her.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Like,
Nah, he's right. He's right. He's right.
like, put me to sleep. Like,
Nah, you're
know what
right.
I'm saying? Like,
You're right. You're right.
Like, read me a bedtime story. Like,
You're right. You're right.
nah, like, yeah, I don't know. Plus, I feel like the position of a man is the protector. And if your girl is like an NBA player and you get what I'm saying?
You're
Like,
Lord Farquaad.
Lord Farquaad.
No, I meant that like the comparison. Like the
Yo, that's
No,
crazy.
I'm not calling you Lord Farquaad. I mean like
really, because you look right into my soul.
I'm just a big eye contact girl.
Play
I'm
the
sorry.
clip back.
No,
Like,
no,
she
no,
literally
no.
went, oh, you're Lord Farquaad.
No, I meant like, you know,
Short
your
kings.
comparison that you were
Right.
saying, like the NBA girl with a Lord Farquaad, like that would never, like that's not your scenario. I'm not calling you Lord Farquaad.
Right. So that would be my physical
Oh
non-negotiable.
wait, we should go back to Tanya then for a physical.
Yeah,
Well,
we will. But then my emotional, or I guess more like actual characteristic of a person. Ooh, controversial. Very controversial right now. I cannot do with someone that is I don't want to say spiteful, but like will argue over the smallest things.
Ooh, argumentative.
Yeah, like very argumentative person. I can't do it long term. Like I can put up with it for a while because I like to believe I'm patient, especially with my significant others. But I feel like I can't live my life like that. Like like waking up knowing that I'm gonna have to like, oh, this was wrong in your order, or like, oh, this happened and now you're like upset and you want to argue. Like I can't do it. and that's not to say arguments sometimes aren't necessary in relationships, because I completely believe that sometimes you need to argue. And argue sounds like a bad word to society now, because we see it as like screaming at each other and like
Rah, rah.
yeah, like thinking it's like some crazy thing. But an argument just means you have a point that's opposite to my point and we're trying to get to a compromise. So yeah, just a very argumentative person, always wants to argue. I can't do it.
There are people like that out there.
Yes, there are. Physical.
Let's
Would you
get
date a short king,
physical,
shorter than you?
I
physical.
feel like it's hard because I'm already short. So
Exactly. So would you date?
I
someone shorter?
wouldn't. No.
No, but I want to hear a new one.
Okay.
Oh, stink.
Something. Ooh, what?
Stink.
If they stank,
That's not.
That's-
no, like
That's
yeah,
physical.
that is physical. Yeah.
like hygiene.
hygiene. I mean,
I hope that's
I feel
already
like that's,
given though.
I feel like that's. Just,
Oh, but it's a non-negotiable.
You'll be stinking.
yeah,
Oh, I love a girl when a girl smells good.
yeah.
Me too.
You get what I'm saying?
Well, no, I like when a guy smells. I was like, me too. I like when a guy smells good.
Sorry, I literally stole your
Let me
whole.
think. I think physical. Let me think of something interesting. I guess that they care about like their hair. Does that make sense? Like they know how to like do their hair according to like their facial, like their face shape.
Okay.
Here.
Oh wow,
Wait, you.
Yeah.
that's cool.
Wow.
That is.
Don't
that
you
is
agree
very
though? Look, it's important.
Fans, don't
No, I was
y'all.
saying to him.
Oh,
Yeah, that was mad funny.
Yeah.
I was like, our producer's like,
Because some
true. But do you like long hair?
Yeah, yeah. I think
oh,
You like long hair?
long hair on guys,
I don't mind because sometimes they have like it looks like bad.
like
you
a
know?
mop.
Mhm.
Yeah. So as long as they know how to take care of their hair.
Do you like mullets? You just give me that vibe.
Yeah, I honestly don't think there's like a certain hair
Style.
like.
But do you like a mullet?
It depends. I don't like it on like.
You've had mullets in your mind for like.
I think
Like-
mullets look good with people with curly hair.
Yeah.
I don't know about straight hair that much. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
no, it wouldn't look good.
But like curly hair looks good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
A mullet and a mustache. Is that
Mullet.
your vibe? I feel like that's
Yeah.
such your vibe.
Yeah.
I don't like a mullet and a mustache.
Really?
Mm.
I
I
don't like.
really don't mind as long
I
as
think
it's
mullets
taken
are
care
cool.
of
They're cool.
and it's not like
Short ones are cool.
greasy and like oily and like.
I think if you're a guy with a mustache, you have to be good looking.
I don't like just mustaches.
But that's
it
what I'm saying.
depends.
You have to
it
be
could look good.
very physically good looking to
I don't know.
pull off a mustache.
It gives me that
Dahmer. Is that what we're gonna say?
no. You know Bob the Builder?
Oh,
so random.
Oh,
Like the
wow.
the blue one.
Huh?
The
Wait, what are you
blue
saying
one.
now?
Blue, blue.
Is he blue or green?
Who?
From Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder's yellow, bro.
No,
Bob
no,
the
no,
Builder's
no.
a person.
His friend.
Wait, Bob the Builder doesn't have a mustache.
No, I'm talking about one of his trucks.
Shorty,
dead.
please stop.
I'm being so for real.
The green truck, and I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's what they look like to me.
You're
I'm
insane.
crying. That's
Swear.
crazy.
No,
Can
that's
I see?
hilarious.
Can I see?
Like that.
Like,
Wait,
yeah.
let me see. Let me see.
That's
I'm sorry.
Fine.
There are currently men with mustaches shaving right now.
I'm
Yeah.
dead.
and we love you.
Keep it. Keep it.
No, honestly though, it does. This is how do I make this sound not bad? It does suck, and I've talked to several guys that they want to grow out their facial hair and they can't.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I think the culture right now is pushing facial hair a lot.
it's so cute.
It doesn't. It depends. I mean, I guess
Do you
everybody
like
has it.
facial hair? I feel like you don't.
I
like facial
do.
hair.
I don't. Do I? Should I say what I don't like? Because I don't want to be mean.
Yeah, let's
That's
just
not
say
me.
what
That's
you
your
don't like.
preference.
Like the
Goatee?
chin when they have like a chin thing.
Just
in
the
hair.
chin
The
or it connects?
goatee?
No, like
Just
chin.
the chin
Have
thing?
you
Why are you laughing
seen?
at
Like
me?
it looks like Pharaoh
'Cause you
kind
have
of like.
like-
Oh, okay. Like
I had one
Ozai
before.
from Avatar.
No, it's fuller.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ozai had like here.
Yeah,
Okay,
just-
that's cool.
but again, like full beard looks fine, and even if it's not like
Would you-
yours, like I don't think like no, like yours is full. Like
Oh.
some people can't grow that. Like,
Oh,
like
like
I
Oh
said.
my god.
That's
serious?
fine.
Not the patchy.
No, I'm
Said
saying
maybe
it's
you don't
fine.
connect.
No, I
It's
think
fine.
honestly, I
Me? Me? Thank you. But it's in its process. It's in its process.
that's the thing. That's the thing. It is gonna get there.
You see?
Not the hope.
Allison, no, that's wrong.
Oh, that's so funny. I don't think yours is patchy. That's why I'm laughing. Because why'd you look at me like that?
Oh no, man.
It doesn't look patchy.
It
though.
connects all the way around.
Yeah, nah, you're OD. You're OD. You're OD.
It does. It does. I had to breathe because I'm laughing and I can't breathe. I lost my breath.
I honestly think you look so much better with facial hair though. Yeah.
Yo, you never went.
That's scary.
It's okay.
Go. I want to hear. We all need to hear.
You guys did physical and what else?
Just
And
like
then, like,
characteristics,
emotional.
just emotional.
So physical.
Personality, that's the word. Not
Okay.
emotional.
Someone who doesn't care about fitness, I would not date.
Wait, so what do you mean? Like they have to go to the gym?
They have to, yeah. They have to
Oh
go into
wow,
fitness. Yeah, they have
that's
to.
a lot of girls crossed off the list. A lot of girls do not like to work out.
Yeah, they have to at least be into fitness and taking care of themselves.
But you're saying gym though?
Not necessarily. Yeah, gym.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
gym.
Because I know girls that don't
Yeah.
go to the gym, but they take care of themselves.
Yeah,
He wants a gym girly.
I want a gym girl. Yeah,
Like you want to help her squat.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. At least
Go off.
Now personality. I think that someone who's like, I wouldn't date someone who's not willing to work on themselves. Yeah, I feel like we're always growing. So if you're not willing to always try to grow, I just, because I'm always trying to grow. I'm always trying to, do better in my life, whether it be like with my education, with myself, my spiritual life, whatever it is, just some type of growth. Like,
Right.
are you looking forward to grow in something, in some area in your life? Okay. I don't expect you to be perfect, but always aim for higher.
Okay, so going right into, I think the next question, which is going to be good. Is there ever a right time to date? And when do you know you're ready to date? Because I feel like this is always thrown around in like definitely the Christian world, where it's like, are you ready to date? What does that mean basically, to be ready to date? And are you ever ready to date? Just that.
But I think that there is like a season where you're not ready to date, where you need to grow spiritually, where you need to grow mentally. Maturity comes into play as well. And just being emotionally well, because if you're not emotionally well, you're going to drag down the person that you're with. So it's very important that you're in the right state of mind, I think. And I think that once you're in the right state of mind, once you've healed your trauma, if you have trauma, once you're there with God, and I don't expect perfection, but I think that there should be a standard. And once you reach that kind of like that baseline, then I would say go for it. When your relationship with God is good, when, you're striving towards your goals, or, you've healed your trauma, whatever it is, but just make sure it's done.
Okay. Tanya?
If you can ever be ready to date.
Yeah. Because I feel like it's something that's really thrown around a lot. Are you ready to date?
That's crazy because I just said I was, and then I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, so there you go.
So, oh no.
You were like,
It's not that I
does
don't know,
mean?
but I just think you know when you know.
You know when you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can ever be fully ready to date anybody. Because like you're always gonna like change. You're never gonna stay the same. So if you're ready right now and you change, does that mean that you're unready like later? Does that make sense?
If you're ready right now.
Because
you're always changing as a person, right? Like who you're right now, it's not who you're gonna be like.
that is actually really true. Like people think that, oh, I need to wait until this or this happens in order to start a relationship.
Yeah.
But it's like we're constantly gonna be changing.
I agree with the change part, but there has to be a standard.
Yeah. Of course,
Yeah.
like us as Christians, of course, we have to have a good relationship with God and like put Him in the center. But apart from that, I don't think you're ever ready to date.
Yes. So I want to bring up the Bible verse which everyone uses, which is make sure you're equally yoked. Right. So everyone always brings that up. If you're unequally yoked, it's not going to work out. And most of the times, which is correct, they're talking about a Christian versus a non-believer. Right? A believer versus a non-believer. Don't ever get with someone that's a non-believer. But in reality, you can be unequally yoked with a Christian. You can be at a stage in your life, in your walk with God, that you are so much further ahead in your development that if you get with someone that's brand new to the faith or struggling with certain things, they'll bring you down.
Yeah.
And in reality, you might even hinder their growth with God because they might be depending on you to pull all their slack for them. Because it's like, oh, let's do Bible studies. Oh, let's read the Word of God. But nothing comes out of them. But when you finally get in a relationship where both of you are equally yoked, you're in the same place, same season, same walk, everything's going to flow so perfectly because you're both working towards God. And of course, that doesn't mean, oh, we're all going to be perfect and we're never going to fail. No,
Exactly.
maybe one time something happens to me or something happens to my wife / girlfriend, and I'm going to be there for her and she's going to be there for me, vice versa.
So it's not that you're ready, you're just in the right time with that person.
I think the moment you know you're ready, and I've been saying this to myself and I've been really giving myself time to talk to God about this, because I'm a person that really struggled with women, with girls in general, where I loved to be in a relationship. Like ever since I turned 17, I got my first girlfriend. I was never alone until just like last year. Like I was never alone. I always had a partner. I always had a situationship. I always had something going on. I couldn't be alone. And that to me was a red flag in my life, where I was like, if I always have to rely on a woman, it's because I'm not relying on God. And that opened my eyes, and God spoke to me, and he made it clear that I can't live that way, because one day I'm going to have a wife.
Yeah.
And if I'm not pouring out to her what I'm getting from God, what am I giving to her? So I just got to that point where now I know I'm going to be ready when all I give to my wife is nothing of me.
Okay, you eat.
No, he ate.
Wow.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I feel like I'm in the same like boat, because last year was the last time I spoke to somebody, and it was the same.
Name and social security card?
No, we're not. He knows who he is. He's probably watching.
Full government.
Not that he's a fan.
He kind of is, but
We're going to edit that out.
you know, he was a great guy. He was super nice. Like I wasn't ready. There was nothing. I couldn't pour anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not taking the responsibility. We'd love to see that.
Yeah, no, I wasn't ready. I was like in a very, because I wasn't healed from everything I went through, it was a very toxic, like I said, everything that he would do, it would trigger something in me because I had stuff in my heart still.
And you would perceive something the wrong way based on your trauma.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And there's also like other things that I had to work on, which is like, I'm a big people pleaser. And I think people take advantage of that sometimes, because I don't like when people are mad at me. Like I don't know how to, like, for me it gives me anxiety. Like I don't know how to be when someone's upset with me. That's why I don't like confrontation. So sometimes because I don't like confrontation, I'll just avoid it and I won't talk about it. But then I feel like that makes it worse. Yeah, God was like, girl, you need to pipe it down.
And if you're broken and you're playing around with someone else's emotions, then you break them, and it's
and
like
it's
a domino effect.
It's a cycle, and it's not fair to whoever
you're speaking to,
whoever that person's soulmate is. It's just not fair for me to go around and just play around with people's hearts.
Do you believe in soulmates?
Well, that person that's
who
for
they're
them.
gonna be with.
My bad. I don't mean soulmates. I meant like that person that they're gonna marry.
That's a topic in itself. Honestly, one of the things that changed my entire mind, and it really did help me take on this season that I'm in, is someone said, "Stop messing around with someone else's wife."
Ooh, yeah, no, that was real.
That one hit me a little too hard. I remember I was like, "Ooh, in all reality, like this person, they're not for me. They're for some other guy, and I'm just wasting their time, and I'm wasting my time."
Yeah.
And if we're gonna be honest, like you build bonds with people. Like you'll never be with your ex again, and you built a bond with them. And depending on how far you went, let's be honest, if you had sex, you built a spiritual bond with that person that you now have to break off, and you took a piece of that broken person.
And you carry that with you.
And you carry that with you.
It's inside of you.
And that's why I think it's a topic that is very like scarce. That's even in Christian content, it's not really talked about that much, is purity. And people don't want to push purity. There is no purity anymore. And I feel like we have to be those like testimonies of like, even if we have failed, like we've seen the light now.
Yeah.
You know, like we know the truth. And if I could go back and not do the things I did, I would.
Same.
But, you know, I went through the things that I went through. I had to go through some processes, and I'm out on the other side. And thankfully, you know, I'm not that guy anymore, but I had to learn the hard way. And I feel like people think it's all fun and games and like, oh yeah, no, it's just sex. Like, it's just this, it's just that. But bro, like,
It's
God,
really sad.
like God made that for you to
Yeah.
have with someone special, and you've
It's
just
really
taken
sad.
it as like a form of currency now.
Because sex is one of those things where like sex has no value in society right now.
It doesn't. It's
Like it's just a thing. It's like a recreational activity. Like it has no
Yeah.
value for people. People don't care who went with who went with who.
Yeah, I mean,
who
yeah.
slept with who or
Who went with who?
yeah.
who went
Who
with
with? No, who, when, where. Who, when, where. That was what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
No one cares. And it's really, really sad.
God meant for you to be taken care of and to be loved and to be guarded. And the fact that we just give ourselves away like that to whoever,
Mm-hmm.
it's like even strangers.
Yeah.
Like we've gotten to that point where it's just we buy people for sex. Like
Yeah.
it's that bad.
So no
And-
self-worth, no self-value.
And what's the Paul talks about it, right? Where he
Mhm.
says like one of the worst sins you can commit is to sin against your own flesh.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's the sin of lust, and it's just so sad. And that our generation, that's their biggest struggle, I believe.
Yeah.
I agree.
I believe.
Do you have
that's
any
their biggest
advice for
struggle.
people that like struggle with lust? Or like where do you think lust stems from? Like what is something that they should avoid and like stuff like that?
To take it biblical, Jesus is one of his most famous parables, right? Is he loved parables? Is if your right hand causes you to sin, chop it off, right?
Mhm.
And a lot of people don't get that parable because they're like, "Whoa, Jesus is like a little bit crazy. He's like a masochist.
Chop off your
He's
hand.
like chop off your hand. Like that's a little crazy."
It's a
But in
metaphor.
reality, it's much more simple than we make it seem. And I think the moment I understood that parable is the moment something changed for me. And I'll be honest with you guys, this phone you got, the social media you got, that TikTok, that Instagram, those models you follow, chop them off. Because they might not be the sin, but they're the reason you're sinning.
Mm.
It'll lead you to sin.
Yeah. And that's the right hand that Jesus was talking about. That's the eye that he said that you need to like pluck out. It's because that thing leads you to sin. And
Yeah.
you're keeping it in your life because it's comfortable. It's what you know, it's what you like.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like one lie that the world tells you is that you're a good person. Is that everyone struggles. Is that you need some good advice. No, you need saving. Like you need Jesus. Like these people are out here looking at videos on like how to make my life better, 10 pieces of advice to this
Wiki
and that.
how.
Yeah, like wiki how to be a good person. Like
Yeah.
no, like you are dead to your transgressions. Like you in your own nature
Yeah.
are bad.
Yeah.
And the moment that you realize that, you understand that you don't need help,
Yeah.
you need a savior.
You know what's funny? I had a conversation with someone recently about that. How like like oh yeah, this person's a good person, but what's your standard of like a good person? Like what is a good person?
Yeah.
And we are all bad.
Because
We are all bad.
because I guess the value of goodness and the value of our purpose all falls heavily on who made us if we were made by someone.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because if in reality atheists are right and there is no God and we just came about by evolution and by just basically we got lucky and it was chance,
Yeah.
then there is no value of goodness. I define goodness in one way, Alison defines goodness in another way, and it's just up in the air and it doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
if there was a God who knitted you in your mother's womb and he saw every good thing that he planned for you and he made you for a purpose, then there is a value of goodness and it's tangible, right? And we need to seek out for it. And this world will tell you that that's a lie, but in reality you have to align yourself to something that's true, and there is actual goodness out there, and it's God.
Yeah, that's a question a lot of people get choked up on. A lot of atheists is when you ask them about morality and where it comes from. Because if you keep asking, you keep going, like there is an end point, and that's God.
Yeah.
It all comes from Him.
Yeah, there can be no moral objective if there's no moral lawgiver.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so next question is, how long is it too long to wait when you're dating to, like, I guess, get married?
Oh, put that ring on it real quick. You're bugging out. If it's more than 5 years, you're bugging.
Oh yeah, 5 years is
Okay,
crazy.
let's add some.
I think context though into that.
Let's add
Because
context.
if you start dating when you're 16,
Okay, yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying, like your high school
And I
sweethearts.
understand.
Yeah,
But-
that's understandable.
Even then,
Let's add context.
even
People
then,
are watching.
Oh, you're right.
even then.
No, I think
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I think that when you date really young, it's a little different. It's very different because
But when you
I
know,
feel
you
like
know.
there's a form.
No,
Actually-
you are kind of right with that because when you are young, you're still building yourself
Yeah.
as well.
But I also saw like a podcast that was talking about dating and being a Christian girl dating, and she kind of mentioned that we're not really meant to be in long-term relationships because a relationship means nothing, like Dan mentioned before.
Dating
Marriage
wise.
is, yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, of course, yeah.
A relationship means nothing.
No, like the relationship, the marriage is the covenant to the person, right?
Right.
That's
Yeah.
when you unify with that person. So she was basically saying like we're not really meant to be in these like long-term relationships as Christians. Like that's not what God called us to be in. It's a very comfortable state, I would say. I feel like
So
people who
we're
wait
supposed to
very
be in
long-
that covenant.
Yeah,
I mean, look back in the old times, right? Like you would meet someone to get married. Like there was arranged marriages, and I know that's very taboo nowadays.
Yeah.
Like arranged marriages, all people look down on it. But if you do the research, arranged marriages work out more times than marriages outside of being arranged. Like now, everyone knows this statistic: 1 out of every 2 marriages fail.
That's insane.
yeah, it's 50%.
That's 50%.
Your mic needs to be closer.
So in America, if us 4 got married, there is a statistic that proves that 2 of our marriages will fail.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know
That's
how
'cause
insane
people give
that
up.
is?
Huh?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, people give up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we talked about this before, how people see love as like an emotion.
Yeah.
But then I've learned recently actually how you pick to love somebody.
Yeah.
And I think people just choose to not love anymore.
The thing is, God shows us sacrificial love, so we have to show sacrificial love.
I mean, to bring up not a controversial verse, but one that's definitely spoken about a lot, which is men love your wife as Jesus loved the church.
Maybe he died for the church.
I mean, he literally
Yeah.
died for the church, but then it goes on to talk to women, right? And
Well, actually, it starts with the women's
it's
part.
just, it starts with the women, and a lot of people hate that verse because it talks about being submissive to your husband.
Yeah.
But I feel like it would be taken out of context if you don't read that second part. where it
Yeah,
talks-
if you don't keep going.
Yeah.
Because it says women should submit, wives should submit to their husbands in everything that they do. Next verse right after it goes, but husbands should love their wives like Jesus loved the church. And then a couple verses down, it says that a husband who loves his wife truly loves himself. So people love to cut off at like,
Yeah.
That
women
first
should
part.
submit.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not submitting.
unfortunately, like the world makes the word submission seem very negative.
The thing is, like, are you qualified for a woman to submit to you? Like,
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like, you want a woman to submit to you, but like, what are you bringing to
What
the
are you
table?
doing?
Like, what are you
Are you
doing, bro?
leading?
Yeah.
Or
What
are you just sitting there?
You just chilling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Well, because you put those two together, right?
Yeah.
They're supposed to submit, but you're supposed to be submitted to Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be so submitted to Jesus that you're literally like him in the relationship you have with your wife.
Yeah.
That you'll die for her. Like
I like the other version that says, husbands who love their wives are truly blessed. Period.
period.
There's two versions. It says
That's
either
the alley
one
version.
themselves. Yeah. But I think you are truly blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a husband.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
And a woman is truly blessed with her husband.
I think if you really like love your wife, like you would just love to see her happy.
Yeah.
Like that's some like I don't know. Like if you really love your wife and you care for her, like making sure that she's good is part of it. Making sure that she's good, she's happy, leading her.
You know what's a good point about the whole submissive thing? Because a lot of people hate that But in reality, you being submissive to your husband puts all the responsibility on him.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't like to talk about that, but you being submissive to him means that the responsibility lays on your husband's hands. And it even says in the Bible that a man will be judged for the life that his wife lived. And that's a lot to take and to handle.
It's a lot of responsibility.
It's a lot of responsibility.
Us kings have.
Yeah. No, in all honesty, it's true. And, you know, I thank God that he did give us that responsibility as men.
Yeah.
And I thank God that, you know, one day we're going to have that wife that's going to be our perfect help. I love that Genesis says that they're your perfect help. You know, like, you're supposed to be a team. Like, it doesn't mean that your wife is submissive to you and that's like your worker. That's your slave. No, like, that's your perfect help. Like, you guys are supposed to be right there going through it all, and you're just supposed to have that, like, that leadership position and really take care of her.
It's so crazy. Like, the world will just make your mind be warped on the, like, simple things just like that. Like, y'all know, we had this discussion so many times, like, off camera, me and Dan.
Whoa.
About,
yes.
Because I was very much like, girl, I am independent. I have a job. I work.
Right.
I don't need a man.
Yeah.
I don't need anybody.
That's a pandemic. That's a pandemic. Girl bosses, that's a pandemic.
Yeah, no, it's very toxic. It's a very slippery slope.
No, because...
And it kind of just separates...
it takes away from what God intended.
And it's just separate. I feel like it divides woman and man. Like it just divides them, and it's like, I want to be independent.
The biggest man here.
Because
still am, but like, but men of the world, not Christian men, but like,
I think it's the approach though.
Yeah,
because I love a girl boss.
Yeah,
in a way of like
like she's smart. Like when they are smart.
Yeah, like that's amazing.
Goodness.
Like. Like you're successful, go Wolf. You're successful, I'm successful. Yeah. But I think the approach they take at it is, I don't need a man because I can take care of myself. And I get where you're coming from. You can definitely take care of yourself, but God designed you to have a man in your life.
Yeah.
Right? And if now you're taking this approach of, I'm successful, I have money, I can do everything on my own, then you're going to live your life trying to value yourself off of something that one day will never have value.
Well, I don't even want to be married.
You know what's funny? I was on that board.
We were both.
We were both on the same page. No kids. Now I'll be like, damn, I want kids.
And now I can't wait to be married.
Yeah,
and I can't wait to just turn my brain off and let somebody lead me.
All the girlies are gonna hate that one.
No, it's real. It's real. And I say that because I grew up in a family that didn't have that. I grew up with a mother that constantly had to have her brain on.
But I don't think that you should have your brain on.
No. I get what you mean.
Yeah, no, I don't say it like.
But being able to just like sit back.
I want to be stupid. I feel like you could finally sit back.
You feel safe.
Yeah.
Welcome to the red and green flag game.
Ooh, hosted by
Tanita.
Okay. So we're gonna start, a little
lie.
Insisting on splitting the check.
Oh,
I'm paying.
Red flag.
Red flag.
I'm paying.
Absolutely
I'm paying.
A red flag.
Yeah, I'm paying.
Wait, actually no, because from our point of view, it's the girl. No, I think it's cute if she tries.
If she can try to show, like, I ain't trying to be a gold digger, but, like, I'm going to pay for you respectfully.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Insisting, though.
No, insisting is a red flag.
Yeah, insisting, no.
Insisting is like, baby, please.
Like, I think it's cute when she's like, yeah, like, let me pay. I'm like, baby, with what money? Let me just pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Oh, red flag.
No,
red
but
flag.
But for you, it would be a guy doing that for you. So wouldn't that be a green
So a
flag?
guy telling you,
he's
insisting
telling me,
that's
crazy. He's telling me we have to split.
Oh, yes. I'm thinking about it completely different. You're right.
I think I thought about it
I'd be
differently
like,
too.
girl, I'm just a girl. I only have lip gloss in my purse.
With the little hamster meme.
Yeah. I am that hamster meme. I love it.
Okay. Next. Ordering off the menu for you.
Oh.
That is the reddest of red flags.
Why would you? It depends.
No.
It
Why are
depends.
you?
I think it depends.
No, I think if it's on a first date, respectfully, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh no.
But if you know like
okay.
what she likes and she's like like this is what I always get, like I'm gonna order it for you.
I don't need you to do that. I can order myself.
To me, it's a red flag just because don't mess with my food.
I would say the same.
Yeah,
What
like,
if
don't
I'm
mess
not
with
in the
my food.
mood for that today?
Yeah, like I'm very much
I'll
like
make your life easier. I'll just order for you whatever you want.
no,
Oh.
I love
I
like
think I would know my wife.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like that in deep into a relationship.
Yeah, like deep into like.
I'm gonna be like, I know what she wants. Don't even worry
exactly.
about it. And I'm
I
order
don't
for her.
Yeah.
I just think about that scene in White Chicks.
Like I'll pull
She'll
up
take the
with what she wants.
salad.
She wants like a whole burrito. We were like, no, we're gonna do lettuce.
She's like,
today.
perhaps a salad? And she's like, perhaps not.
perhaps the full rack of ribs.
She's like,
I love a woman that
That was
can
so
eat
funny.
though. I love a woman that can tear down like some ribs, get nice. Yeah, I love that.
not the ribs.
Full rack, bib on.
So you wanna
Like
do
chupándose los dedos.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay. Cleaning your bedroom when you're not home.
That's a
green
green
flag.
flag.
I would say red.
Really?
Why?
I would
Tanita.
say red.
Tanita.
Don't touch my
I'm
things.
gonna
You don't know
clean
where
my
they
wife's.
go.
I'm gonna clean my wife's stuff. I don't care.
Girl,
Yeah.
I think that's just a
Oh.
controlling thing.
Oh,
It's
wow.
You
respectfully
know, because
for
then they're
me,
gonna.
just do
I'm not
it.
gonna be able to find them later.
But the thing is,
Wow,
with
you're
me,
Monica from Friends.
no,
the thing with
I'm
me,
not-
Tanita,
No.
I'm a very clean person. So if like my wife is a little sloppy, I understand. It's fine. I get it. But like, I'm gonna clean up. If I see something out of place, I'm gonna clean up. It's just me though. It's not like I don't know. It's just me.
I think. Well, first of all, in dating, they should not have access to your bedroom.
Of
like that.
course, I'm
That's
talking about
crazy.
marriage.
and
Yeah, I'm talking
in
about marriage.
I mean, that's different
Yeah.
because
That's
you have
so
the same
cute.
Yeah.
room, no?
That is very cute.
That's
Yeah.
so cute.
That's
to-
different.
It's
That's
very
different.
thoughtful.
So
I was
you're talking
thi-
about like in dating? Why
That's
were they
what
in
I-
your room?
No, you're
Yeah,
right.
why-
I
yeah.
didn't think about that, but you're right.
Tanya's like,
You're
wait,
right.
you did just eat me up. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
That's
You're
true.
right.
Okay.
I think it's so thoughtful.
No, that's
I would
beautiful.
clean
I
after
love
her.
that.
Yeah.
Like if like one day I was getting ready rushingly
You
and
know-
like all the makeup was on the counter, you put it
But
all
yeah.
away.
do
Stop,
they
I
know where they
would
go?
literally cry.
Tanya.
Why not?
Yeah, your husband
Thank
will not
you,
do
thank
anything
you,
for
thank
you
you.
I
then.
would
Cleaning.
literally cry. I'd
Thank
bawl
you.
myself.
Okay.
Huh?
I can imagine that.
Yeah, I could literally cry.
All right, next. Speaking positively about an ex.
Wait, speaking what?
Positively, I don't think you should be
about an
talking
ex.
about your ex.
I think honestly, I think
get what
that's a
you're saying.
green flag.
Green?
Yeah.
Wait. Context is needed.
Yeah.
It depends. First of all, what do you mean by positively?
Like he was a good person. I hope that he's doing well.
Actually,
okay,
I
that's
lied.
fine.
I lied.
But if you're going into detail,
It's a
this
red one.
is
Yeah, that's a
why
red flag.
Respectfully, I
Yeah.
don't want to know.
Yeah.
I'm the only person.
yeah.
I'm the owner of this house. I don't want to know about previous owners.
What?
Wait,
She
look,
said, "I'm the owner of the."
I'm sorry. She said I built the foundation to this.
I am the owner of this house.
No. I feel like I would like to think I'm confident enough to be able to hear that and be like, that's totally fine. Unless if you're getting specific,
Yeah, that's
but
crazy.
I'm gonna get a little
Yeah.
jealous.
That's crazy. How are you gonna talk about your
Ri-
ex?
righteous jealousy. Righteous
we
jealousy.
love righteous jealousy.
Okay.
Like if you're like, "Oh, I hope they're doing well."
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's
yeah. Like
fine.
I'm like, yeah, cool.
Because I actually think it's a red flag when people talk bad about their exes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I agree.
I hate when people talk bad about their exes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Be like, girl.
When you're hurt.
Wait, what?
I said when you're hurt.
let's
Right.
do two more.
Two more.
Two more.
Okay. This one has like percentages of what people think.
Mm.
So we'll
Interesting.
see if we agree.
Interesting.
Calling you mine.
That's such a green flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's such like a what is that word? The people don't like that.
Ick.
Yeah. I
You
don't
think
see
that's an
it. I
ick?
don't think so, no.
Oh. Mine. Mine.
Respectfully, she's mine.
Respectfully,
Respectfully, she's mine.
Yeah,
So-
I like cute nicknames
Yeah,
like that. That's cute.
respectfully, we're one body. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
But I think it has to be deep into a relationship because this one could go dating
Again,
in, but-
deep.
yeah. Like if we're a 4-month relationship and
And
you're
you're-
calling me mine,
No, that's crazy.
4 months?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like respectfully, that's a red flag.
She's like,
That's
4 months.
so long.
She's like 4 months. You're mine.
like,
Oh, like Alison's like you're mine day one.
respectfully.
Oh,
Just
Yeah.
kidding.
guys, run.
So 64% of people said that it's a red flag.
Because
I found that
Or-
interesting.
the
I think-
world is scared of commitment.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
And that's the T.
That ain't even the
T.
T.
That's the T.
That's the ABC.
It's because people don't date with intention no more. Yeah, people don't date with intention. They just be dating to
Speak
date.
on it.
All right, next
Let's do two
is
Okay, yeah, let's do 2 more.
who let us have fun?
Talking about making long-term plans with you
Red
early on.
Oh.
That's a red flag.
Early on?
How
No,
early
I
on?
think that's a
No,
green flag. That's a green flag.
cute.
That's a green flag.
I'm sorry, because if you're like, hey, like let's pray about our kids. Like,
Yeah, let me put
I'm not in front. I pray about my kids.
I pray about my kids
Yeah.
too.
I pray about my
Why
kids.
is your
Oh
mind
my
like
God.
that?
like
I
because
don't know.
like if you're praying for Daniel Jr. Hold up the.
I don't know, bro.
No, because like if we're praying about Daniel Jr. together, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
Honestly, there used to be a red flag for me.
Really?
Like big. I was like, ooh.
It just
Get away
depends
from
on
me.
what we're talking about.
I actually pray about my kids already. I'll be covering them with the
Yeah,
blood of
I'm
Jesus.
praying for my
now it's a
kids.
green
Yeah.
flag.
Green
Now
flag.
it's a green flag.
Green flag for sure.
Green
Okay.
flag? Like first day.
All right, you're doing too
First
much.
day is
It's
too much.
early stages. Like y'all are
Nah,
just
maybe
talking.
first couple months.
No, she said early stage. I feel like early stages is talking. Like you're talking to somebody and they're like,
No,
yeah.
no. That's relationships, though.
No, it said early stages.
Oh, of talking? Oh,
I'm
no.
pretty sure that's what the early stages mean.
That's too much.
That's why I was like, oh, that's a red
Oh, okay,
flag.
no, yeah, okay. So then it depends context.
Yeah,
if
like
it's like
early
we're talking and
Yeah.
you want to like, it's like,
Wait,
oh,
question.
I haven't even asked
Side
you out.
quest.
I think it just depends on the relationship.
Side quest.
Side
Wait, what
quest.
do you mean? Depends on the relationship.
Like if like they've been like dating for like a short period of time, but they've gotten to the point where they are intimate and like not intimate, but you get what I'm saying. Like they had intimate conversations.
Yeah.
Like I don't see why not. It depends on like how emotionally intimate they are.
Yeah. All right.
I get that.
Dude.
Wait, side quest. Side quest.
Let's
How
go on this quest
long?
together.
Okay, period. How long should the talking stage like be?
A man will know in the first 2 months.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Not if he
But
wants
like
to
2 months of
marry
talking
you.
is so
Yeah,
big.
married is crazy.
No, not if he wants to
Yeah.
marry, but if he wants to date you,
No,
he'll
I'm
know
talking
in the
about
first
like
2
no
months.
dating. Like
Yeah,
Oh, dating, yeah.
first
Yeah.
2 months. And then marriage, first year.
Oh.
If he doesn't know in his first year, baby, he knows. He just doesn't want to tell.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
But that's if you're older, not every.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I mean, even if you're younger, I think you would still think about it as a man.
the thing is, we
Yeah.
as Christians have to understand: if you're dating, it's because you want
Yeah.
to marry.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like I'm not dating to be like, we'll see where this goes in 5 years. It's like no, I want to get to know you.
Yeah.
I'm courting you, right? That's the
Mhm.
way a lot of Christians like to call it. It's not dating; it's courting. Like I want to get to know
Courting.
you to
I'm
see if
courting you.
I want you to be my wife. Yeah. Thank you for that side quest.
You're welcome. 2 months is like a long time if you really think about it.
To ask someone out, no.
Oh, when you ask somebody out, is it a big thing or is it a small thing? Like I'm giving,
it
it's giving
depends.
like, are you just saying it?
Oh
Or
no!
Are you gonna like put on a plate or something? I don't know what people be doing.
Oh, that's a little bit
I think
corny.
going on a date,
Yeah,
Mhm.
go on a
Yeah.
really nice date.
I'll smell.
Make her feel
Oh,
special.
purr.
Yeah.
Last
Last one.
All
Last
right,
one.
last
Last one.
one. Not being great at texting, but being great in person.
Oh, green flag.
That's
Because that's me.
That's a green flag. I'm not a really good texter.
I'm that person.
You know this. I'm not a good texter. I'll skip over messages.
I'm a horrible texter,
You don't
man.
even read them.
But I'm a FaceTimer. I love FaceTime. Like
Oh,
I'll stay all.
I hate that too.
I'll stay up all night FaceTiming.
But like
Nope.
when you're in a relationship, you think that's okay? to not
No,
be
no,
a
no. If I'm in a
texter?
relationship, I'm gonna be texting you.
I'm still gonna be a
I'm
bad
gonna make the
texter.
sacrifice.
Oh,
I'm gonna put in my part.
So then it's a red
You're
flag.
gonna know where I'm at. You're gonna know what I'm doing. but-
Why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing
I
at me?
had a flick in my eye. Sorry.
Why are you laughing at me?
I'm sorry, but those lashes are done.
Yeah, I need a fill.
Oh no, I meant like
Oh.
they're done.
Oh no, they're like 3 weeks old.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Wow, they still
Cute.
look like big butterflies.
that felt like an attack.
Wasn't.
I don't appreciate it.
Hmm.
I don't appreciate the little side laughs.
I'm sorry. I'm filled with the joy of the Lord.
Appreciate the
So-
side laughs is crazy.
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
really know.
Let's do one more.
Give us a
One
juicy one.
more.
Oh, yeah, find
Juicy?
Find one that will literally make us go.
Oh.
Find one. I think this is an easy one.
Wow.
They're, I don't want to say friends, but they're amicable with their ex.
That's such a red flag. Respect.
No, not friends.
I don't care.
They're just that like a.
Oh, like
they're-
a high bye?
Sure.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I would want you to be respectful. I don't want you to be like crazy.
Disrespectful, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what if like they're at a point where like they can have a conversation if they see each other?
Mm-mm.
It depends.
Ali is done. She's out. She's shipped. She's done. She's left the port.
What is there to talk about?
Oh wow.
Respectfully.
She said there are no words to be uttered.
Yeah. I don't talk to my
Depends
ex.
like what type of relationship it was and how deep the relationship was.
It was a relationship. It's done.
I don't know. That was an intrusive thought.
Really.
I don't know
What'd
what
you
just
do?
happened to me. I just split his.
What is with you?
No.
He's literally he was looking at me and he was like,
No, like I honestly don't know what just happened to me right now.
what is he right now?
Wow. No, guys, I really apologize about that.
Why are
You literally
looking
grabbed
at
his
me?
beard. What
I
was
didn't
that
say
about?
anything.
Oh no, it's because his beard
Oh yeah,
hair
you
goes
actually grabbed my beard earlier too. Because I didn't even realize it.
because it goes out a lot, so I was trying to like pull it in.
Like, literally. I didn't even realize
Oh my
that.
God.
That's so funny.
Wow, Alison, you're done. They have a conversation. You're done.
No, I wouldn't be like I wouldn't
That's what
just
you just
end
said.
the relationship, but I'd just be like, if I'm done with my exes, why aren't you done with yours?
You can say
Oh,
hi,
but they
bye.
are done. They are done.
Yeah, but why are you having? What's the point of like if you're having a 5-minute conversation? Or I get it.
If you're texting your ex, that's
Respectfully.
crazy.
Oh, no.
In your
Respectfully,
phone.
I think I would be more.
Respectfully, goodbye.
Yeah,
I
you're
think I
bugging
would be
out.
more sick over a text convo than like a in-person convo.
100%.
I would be more sick.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like a like,
it took
but
more
if
effort.
you're talking to that person for like, I would say more than 25 minutes, I'm gonna have to pull you. away.
25 minutes?
Yeah, maybe 20.
Oh my
or
God.
15.
If you talk to that person for more than 3 minutes.
Okay, so we agree.
Oh
So we
yeah, I was just
agree.
trying to be like devil's advocate.
Oh, no, so
Because
yeah, respectfully, like 30
respectfully-
I
seconds.
feel like a hi and bye is not bad. Like, be like, hey, what's
No,
up?
yeah.
Hope
Well,
you're
because
doing
that's
good. Like, hope your parents are
respectful.
good.
That's respect,
Yeah.
especially if
Like,
we're in the same room.
Hope your mom's okay.
Yeah, like if they know their parents, like hope your mom's okay. Like hope that something small. But
Oh,
you're not gonna be like,
hates that. Oh, she hated that.
really? Yeah.
Oh wow.
I've actually spoken to my ex
I guess
before.
it's different.
Rich is jealousy.
I'm not
Rich is
really in
jealousy.
rooms
Like,
where my exes are in.
I personally believe
That's
in
why.
Rich's jealousy.
Like I've catched up with my ex before.
Caught
And I'm
up.
like-
I don't really have an
yeah,
ex,
caught
so
up.
that's
That's
maybe
true.
that's why.
That's true. Single for my whole
Yeah,
life.
no, I think it does depend because
Yeah.
there's some exes that you really should just completely cut.
I'll be like, congratulations on everything. Hope you're doing good, like that.
But you probably ended up amicably.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good. Like I'm not a toxic person.
Oh. Made me up. All right, last one. Last one,
Maybe
Tanita.
I'll be toxic.
I'm not.
Actually, no, I
I'm
won't.
not
But
toxic.
like,
I'm very.
I really
why are
don't
you
know.
having a conversation?
mean-
Pick any. We'll end it on this
Come
one
on.
anyways.
Okay.
And then next episode.
Pointing to make all the dates. Like, saying that they're going to make all the dates. Like, planning the dates.
I feel
Honestly,
like that's just a white flag, like a
like a
neutral
beige
flag.
flag.
Yeah.
Beige?
No, and it's not even beige because like a beige has a little bit of negativity to it, but like yeah, maybe like slow down.
Wait, I thought girls liked it when guys took initiative.
No, because I like to plan stuff too.
Oh.
And I want you to know that I care about you and I know what you like and we could do something you like for once. I don't want to always do what I want.
I agree with that.
Honestly, this is gonna sound so bad.
What?
How do I say it? I'm thoughtful,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes I'm very much like I'm not good at planning stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even good. Like it. So it was my mom's birthday last year, right?
Aw.
As it is every single year. And I'm
Correct.
just not good at planning stuff. So I was literally like, I had my friends, and they're way more thoughtful, more like detail oriented. Like these things should be here on this wall, and we should get this. And I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, let's do it. But like, I'm not good at planning. So I feel like if my wife, hopefully, she's like a person that plans better, she'll probably plan our dates. Like I'm gonna be honest. But, you know.
I just think it's like part of your love language too. Because like I'm very much like I just want to show you that I really care about everything you tell me.
What are your love
We'll
languages?
talk
can
about
save
the
that
next
for the
one. We'll
next
talk about the
episode.
next one. But
All right.
no, I think
And
that's
that wasn't planned, but we are going to reel you into the next episode with that one.
So thank you guys so much for watching today's episode, and just please make sure to comment, follow us on Instagram, like, subscribe.
If you're not subscribed, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Respectfully.
If you're just listening to the audio, go to the YouTube to get the video.
No, if you're listening to the audio, leave a rating.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
thumbs
rating.
up,
Yeah, we love
If you're
rating.
listening on
Also-
Apple Music, Spotify.
Share. Make sure to share. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if
We're
you're
funny.
a Christian with
Yeah.
no church, go find a local church.
Yeah.
And if
If
you need
need
prayer,
help.
Yovani, it's
Our
If you
email.
need prayer, email us. Our
It's
email's
mute
linked down
again.
below.
it's pulling.
It's mute again.
You probably heard nothing.
Oh, I'm just doing.
No, I think they can hear it still.
Probably through.
I
Well,
hope, yeah.
Jesus loves you guys. Have a great night. Have a happy Sunday. Well, if it's morning, have a great morning.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys next week. We
Peace.
love you guys.